Hi, my beautiful friends. This is Jessica from Good Vibrations, bringing you your weekly messages from your person. Who's your person? The person that you're currently thinking of as you're viewing this video. The person that your heart is speaking of. My readings are non-gender, so they're made for everyone. If you would like to join me on my other platforms, please go into the description box where you will find the links to be directly connected. You'll hit that Linktree link and it will open up all my platforms for you, okay? Instagram is currently my main platform. Patreon is for my subscribers. I also have a subscription on Instagram as well. All right, so if you would like to become a subscriber, supporter, member, come on over. Okay, so I've already pulled a couple of the cards just to save some time. We do so if you are one of the viewers that, wants to see the cards being shuffled. I'm going to do a little bit of both, okay? All right, but if you completely do not like that, then this reading may not be for you, okay? We have the Queen of Cups, the Emperor, and the King of Cups. I love this. We do have counterparts here. However, energetically, I am feeling like there is some type of quarrel happening in the present moment. We could have an older man, a father figure, coming in between these two people here, okay, between the feminine and the masculine. So there may be an older figure that does not like one or the other, okay? That's what I'm feeling. I'm feeling like there's somebody here that does not approve of this connection, okay? Also, I feel like you or your person could be older as well, okay? I do feel like the feminine energy in this week, which is the week of January 11th through January the 17th, is spending more time nurturing herself, okay? And I do believe that the masculine energy is kind of not showing how he feels this week towards the feminine figure, okay? And that could actually be upsetting the feminine because look at her. Look at her face. She does not look happy. And the Queen of Cups is somebody who is very compassionate, nurturing, loving. She's an empath. She's sensitive to other people's needs, okay? The feminine energy here does need to really focus on her self-care. Okay, this is what the Queen of Cups is about. She's a nurturer, but this is the person here needs to really take care of themselves. Okay. With the Emperor here, I do feel there's something rigid in this connection. Somebody's being really stubborn, okay? They're being a little bit egotistical, and there's definitely an energy of being rigid, okay? I feel like we do have two people here that may not be getting along this week, okay, for multiple reasons. There's somebody coming in between you, a father figure. Now, this person, the masculine figure could be older, okay, but doesn't necessarily mean wiser, okay? Because I'm not getting that feeling just yet, but we'll see where this reading takes us. But look what we have here. We do have counterparts. But the problem is they're not looking at each other. They're not like this. Okay? She's not offering her cup to him. She has her back turned to him. Okay? So I definitely sense some type of, stubborn, taking time out type of energy here. Okay, let's clarify this Emperor that seems to be in the middle. Okay, this could be two people too. You could be involved with two different people. Okay, you have one that's a divine counterpart, but then you have one that could be controlling. Okay. Neither one shows their emotions very well, but the King of Cups does acquire a level of emotional intelligence, okay? But I feel that this King of Cups here does not, okay? I feel that this King of Cups is very stuck in their ego, and that's causing problems in this connection for this week, okay? Because this one's very stubborn, very rigid, very controlling. It's my way, okay? This is a very selfish person. So tell me more about this Emperor. Tell me more about this Emperor. Yep. This Emperor is definitely controlling because we have the Eight of Swords energy here. There is some mental conflict going on inside of this Emperor's head. Whoo, yeah. There is something big happening this week, okay? This Emperor, whatever's happening, because they're in denial about something, I feel like this Emperor is starting to feel trapped in this connection. Or the Queen of, or the Queen of Cups and the King of Cups, okay? But what this is telling me is somebody in this connection is starting to feel stuck and trapped in the connection. And it's making them feel like they can't move forward, okay? And they're thinking about this and they're all up in their head, okay? This is a paralysis of analysis. Unfortunately, with the Eight of Swords, this is being concocted in the mind by one individual, okay? And it could be both individuals here feeling stuck and trapped that they can't move forward, okay? But this is called paralysis of analysis, but it is caused on an individual basis, and it is due to the person's thinking, okay? This thinking, something happens, okay? That creates a tower moment. So there is a lot of chaos and drama, you know. It's almost like the Emperor starting to lose control, okay? There's a lot of upheaval and chaos here. All right, so how does your person currently feel about you, the viewer? How does your person currently feel about you, the viewer? Oof, yeah. The Five of Swords, the Five of, and I saw this before when I was shuffling. The Five of Wands, this is telling me that they feel like there's a conflict here. And I can see that. There's somebody coming, even if there's not someone coming in between you, energetically, the ego is coming between the two of you, okay? And it could be both of you, you know, having some kind of stance, okay? And this is creating a lot of petty conflict, arguing, this week. Please remember that we are currently still in the present moment in Mercury retrograde, which does cause a lot of conflicts, petty arguments, quarrels. So be mindful of your communication, okay? You can avoid this. Remember, readings are frequencies, they're energies, they're fluid. You can't contain them into linear reality, and we live in a very linear reality, okay? Readings are, you know, to help you find solutions, okay, when it actually happens, okay, because you can choose how you're going to react to these petty arguments and conflicts. But I do feel like this person is putting other, you know, allowing people to put in like their 2 cents into the connection, okay? And then we do have the star here. So we do have Aries energy, Scorpio energy, and Aquarius energy. Okay, I do feel like there is healing in progress that's happening here, and that your person is feeling hopeful that you can heal these quarrels, this conflict through love, through compassion, through nurturing, through self-development, self-care. Okay, so I do feel like your person does feel internally that this can be healed, and they're hopeful about it, and they're really keeping the faith that something is going to shift in this connection. And there is, but it's going to feel very chaotic when it does shift. Okay, it's going to be there's going to be unexpected changes, and because that's just how life rolls. Sometimes we just have a lot of unexpected changes, and usually it's because with the Eight of Swords here, they're never going to move out of this space unless they get the universe gives them a little nice hey, are you going to change? Because if you're not going to change, we're going to kind of give you a scenario to here in the physical realm to help you change. Okay, it's not a punishment, but the thing is that when we are here in the present moment in linear terms on planet Earth, when our brain, when our ego perceives something to be negative or bad, because it doesn't feel good to the mind, it doesn't feel good to us while it's happening, the universe never has that intention. The intention is to get you to where you want to go, because your higher self, your soul, is always listening to what you want, but your ego is always keeping you from what you want. So they've got to shake things up for you to listen, because humans are very, very stubborn. Okay, stubborn about the changes that they need to implement. That's why our lessons take so long to grasp. Okay, so let's see how they're viewing this connection at the present moment. How is this person viewing this connection at the present moment? How is this person viewing this connection at the present moment? Your person could be suffering a little bit. Yeah, they're curious, okay? They're keeping an eye on you one way or another, or you're keeping an eye on them. Could be suffering from headaches, migraines this week. They are thinking about how they can approach you as well. That's how they're viewing, this connection. How can I come forward? They do have their heads up in the clouds now about this connection. And you can tell that through the Eight of Swords here. Ooh, but look, the Lovers card. They know that they have to make a choice, okay? Let's see what this choice is about. They're saying, do I communicate? Do I send a message? All right, let's see what this choice is about. Ooh, okay. It's a Ten of Pentacles, but it's in reverse. So the choice may be whether to continue to invest. The Ten of Pentacles is about investing, okay, making a solid investment, a solid offer, or it's about leaving it behind, okay? So that is the choice that they're kind of pondering right now. Is this really something I want to continue to invest in? Because the Ten of Pentacles is about everything. It's one of the best cards you can get. However, this came up in reverse, okay? It's about accumulation, accumulating together over time, whether it's, you know, a home, a family. Yeah, because then we have the Page of Wands. So they are thinking about messaging you, okay? Because we have messenger, messenger, okay? But the thing is we have pages. So kids could be involved, but the pages means there's a level of immaturity here, okay? You know, I do see them taking action, wanting to communicate, you know, wanting to come through, and they're actually enthusiastic and, you know, optimistic, okay? I do feel like ultimately it's going to be good news for you, okay? But they're looking for that space, for that opportunity to come in and talk about this connection, okay? Let's see what the overall energy for the week is. Oof, okay. It's the Two of Swords energy. All right, so the Two of Swords for this week means that they're not going to do anything. They're in denial about something. Look at this. This person is very in denial, okay? It could be they're in denial about this connection. They're in denial on the things that they have to do to move forward. That's why they're going to have a tower moment, because they're going to be forced to choose, to make a decision, to decide, okay? But we do have somebody that is closed off, okay? Again, I do feel them wanting to keep the peace, okay? They want to compromise, but they're just closed off. It's so weird. Their energy is very... They're just in denial about something. They can't see. They're very limited in their perspective and their way of thinking, okay? They're more up in their head than they are in their emotions. They're, you know, like I said, there's a lot of ego happening here today. The Golden Mirror, self-absorbed, narcissist, one-sided relationship, love bombing. Ow. Yeah, I could sense that. You know, guys, in 2022, there was mass information about narcissism. Some people get really irritated. I watch a couple of readers here on YouTube that are, you know, phenomenal, and they get hammered because if they say that somebody is a narcissist, people take it personal, especially my own peeps, Pisces. I'm just like, they're trying to educate you. And no, not everyone is a narcissist. However, right now we are going through an epidemic of narcissism, and it's part of the transitional collective energy that we're going through, because narcissists are wearing a false mask. They show the world a false image, a false persona. And what are we trying to do collective? We're trying to move into a sovereign collective, a collective that, you know, thinks, you know, uses their heart. We're having heart chakra awakenings, which is the total opposite of a narcissist. They're self-absorbed. So, but you have to see, you know, you have to be aware of the masks, okay? You have to be aware of the toxic to know, okay, steer away from that, because we all need to heal our own shadows, our own toxic energy inside of us. And a narcissist will help you do that. I promise. I know through my own experience, okay? The narcissist will help you become a better version of yourself, and you will definitely grow from the experience, because if you're truly a good-hearted, good-natured person, it's only going to propel you to become better. It will expand your heart more. So the people that get really triggered by, this whole narcissistic epidemic and, crisis that we're going through, just by mentioning the word, there's something inside of you. Why is it triggering you? If it doesn't apply to you, why would you let it trigger you? Okay, that's a lack of sovereignty. Okay, you can watch a video or a reader and not like them and turn the channel. You don't have to view them. But people still haven't learned that, your opinion is just your opinion. It may or may not matter, okay? You have a choice. The choice is you can choose to turn off the station, not to view them. That's your choice. You can choose to stay asleep, or you can choose to wake up and not allow certain things. If you're always hearing the word narcissist everywhere, that's probably the universe prompting you to learn about narcissism, not to be rejecting it. And some people will reject it, and that's the golden mirror. What do you need to look at? Kisses, unconditional, loving, giving, receiving affection, falling in love. Healthy choices, making healthy choices in love and life, self-love, self-care, being happier. A narcissistic relationship will definitely get you to learn how to take care of your own self-love once you get out of it, okay? If you're the love bombing stage, people get really, mesmerized. Energetically, the Emperor can be a narcissist, okay? So here, the love bombing stage, what it looks like is it looks like everything that you've always dreamed of. The Prince Charming coming to save you. In a week or two or in a month, they're like, oh my God, I think you're my soulmate. I think you're my twin flame. I love you and I want to be with you forever. I want to move in. I want to get married. I want to have kids. That's love bombing. They're calling you 24 hours a day, texting you all the time. They're flaunting you all over their social media. You guys are the perfect couple within 1 to 3 months, okay? Because narcissists need to move the relationship very quickly, because that's how they trauma bond you. That's how they hook you into the relationship. And a lot of us fall for it. Why do we fall for it? Because we're desperate to be loved. Okay, we're desperate to be needed. Okay, we lack personal boundaries. It's not healthy if your person's telling you that they love you between 1 month to 2 months to 3 months, okay? It takes time to develop a healthy love. If it feels like a whirlwind romance, it possibly is going to be a whirlwind romance. That's what they're, and some people have, told me, oh my God, am I a narcissist? Or, they start questioning because they're, they move quickly into relationships. It doesn't mean that you're a full-blown narcissist, but maybe you need to think about how quickly you get into relationships. Okay, it's food for thought, okay? Because moving into quick relationships is almost a red flag on both sides, okay? Because why can't you take it slow? What are you fearing that if you tell this person that you're going to take it slow? Or what are you fearing that this person's going to go? There's a fear behind it if you're moving so quickly you can't catch your breath and you just think, oh, this is, and that's what narcissists do. They hook you, okay, into believing. And this usually, you won't start to see the narcissist and who they are for about 4 months, okay? So for 4 months, you're going to be like, I'm in love, everything's going great, introducing the whole family. And a narcissist wants to hook your family too, make them like them, okay? Because if they like them, then you'll like them and you'll continue to be their grade A supply. Okay, there's a lot to learn about narcissism. I'm getting carried away here, so let's see. The healthy choices are connected to that Queen of Cups energy, Yeah, but this Queen of Cups, she is mad about something, and I don't know what she's mad about. I guess I could trying to ask? I'm sure, I don't know. I feel like this person is starting to show their true colors, okay? So it takes a narcissist about 4 months, 4 to 6 months to start showing. If you are considered to them a grade A supply, they're not going to show you. So the first 1 to 6 months, you're going to be like in full love bombing, okay? They're going to be the love of your life. They're going to be like, this is my soulmate. They're going to flaunt you on their social media like, you know, you're forever gonna be together. I wish I could take back my words. See, there's definitely an argument happening here. I bury myself in work to forget you. So I feel like both people are working a lot to avoid these arguments, okay? I don't feel like this is over. I left you before you could leave me. So narcissists will do that. Narcissist will leave you. It's called the discard stage before you can leave them. Okay, because they know when you start to figure them out, they will feel it. One thing that narcissists are, they're projectors, they're mirrors. They become you. So in the love bombing stage, they will tell you everything that you want to hear. They will like everything that you like, okay? And everything that they love and like about you, later on, they will hate about you, okay? But this person will be able to tell, I feel you leaving me behind. Now, if you're in a connection with a non-narcissistic person, I feel like you, the viewer, may feel like your person's leaving you behind or vice versa, okay? I feel energetically for the healthy viewers and the healthier relationship that both of you kind of stay really busy over. I don't think it's always just work. You just stay really busy in your life. And it's kind of how you deal with moving on from each other, okay? Then we have, I want to tell you how I feel. They do want to tell you how they feel because there's a choice that needs to be made. All right. There's the messages coming in. We do have a computer. So I do feel that with the Pages Swords, they are keeping an eye on you. Could be on the computer. You may communicate that way. Smile. It's the same in all languages. And then we have a carnelian. A carnelian is associated to the zodiac Aries. It's about taking action. It's about, it gives you courage and confidence, okay? Maybe some of you need the courage or confidence to leave this connection if it involves a narcissist. For some of you, it's that, you know, your person needs courage and confidence to, you know, send you a message and talk about the choices that need to be made in this connection, because that still takes a lot of courage, okay? And then we have a starfish, okay? The starfish speaks of renewal. So we do have somebody here that wants a renewal. And even the narcissistic connection that's coming through wants a renewal, because a narcissist will do this. You will have a juggle, up and down, break up, get together, break up, get together, break up, get together. It's part of the pattern, or argue and make up, argue and make up, argue and make up. It's the narcissist does it on purpose to create confusion. They want to see how far they can take everything with you. They're testing you. Are you going to allow them to mistreat you? If you are, they're going to continue to do it while they're looking for another source of supply, okay? Because they will always be looking for another source of supply until they just go ahead and discard you, okay? There could be a lot of in-betweens. So even if they're a narcissist, they can want a renewal, okay? But here, the starfish is about a renewal, okay? But it also, and I mean, if a starfish's limb is cut off, it regrows itself. So self-healing, self-care, self-love. All right, so now we have the zodiacs and initials coming through, okay? All the zodiacs and initials are bonuses to all of my readings. Please do not devalue the full reading if your person's zodiac or initials are yours or your zodiac and initials do not come through. Take what resonates, leave what does not, because not every viewer is involved with a narcissist, okay? But somebody viewing it, this is, or the message would not be coming through, okay? All right, we have Aquarius, Sagittarius, Scorpio, Virgo, Capricorn, and Cancer, okay? All right. We have S, O, R, Y, E, C, P, G, H, E, D, V, J, and N. Okay, so we do have sorry showing up. Now, I want to tell you something about narcissists, because you always hear that narcissists will not apologize. Absolutely, they will apologize, okay? A narcissist will apologize, but usually it's because they're trying to reel you back in, okay? Or it's not a honest, they're always going to be saying sorry, okay? You're going to hear I'm sorry a lot often because they're going to be screwing up a lot often because they're immature. You know, their growth, their maturity level is stunted. They are not able to regulate their own emotions. They're considered muted codependents, and they're looking for a codependent partner to be their mother. And it doesn't matter if they're a female narcissist or a male narcissist. They're both looking for a mother. Okay, they're not looking for a partner that, you know, is confident, strong. They do look for that, but the reason they're looking for that because they're not those things. So they do look for partners that have the qualities that they wish they had, but then what happens is they become jealous of those qualities. Okay, ultimately, you have to remember you're dealing with somebody who is sick, mentally, toxic, personality disorder. It's very interesting because my Instagram also came up with narcissism. So this week, narcissism is really big. We also have yes, no. Okay, I feel like you have somebody here that's always like, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, you know, and there's a lot of confusion. There with the Two of Swords, you know, there could be a denial. Should I stay? Should I go? Yes, no, yes, no. Should I stay? Should I go? All right, the names that I see right away, Jen, okay? Jen or Jenny, Penny, Henry, DJ, JC, Ron, Ronnie, Ed, Eddie, Don, Donnie, Voss, okay, John, Johnny, Joe, J-O. You also have John, J-O-N. You have Joan, like Jones, J-O-N-E-S. You have Joe, J-O-E. You also have Joey, J-O-E-Y, okay? So also with and then we have Joe, J-O. So you see all these different Joes, okay? I feel like this person has multiple personalities and they name each personality like a different Joe, okay? You'll have J-O-E, you know, and then you have J-O-Y. So this is a person who has multiple lives, multiple personalities, ways of multiple different ways. You know, basically they shapeshift to become whatever anyone wants them to become, or, you know, because of the different personalities, because that's what narcissism is. It's a narcissistic personality disorder. Okay. We also have George, Jorge, like Jorge, okay? There is crying, see? C-R-Y. Somebody is crying, okay? So some of you may be crying this week, I'm sorry. Something about December. So we do have a Capricorn here, so we could have a December Capricorn. The states that I see right away, Oregon, New York, New Jersey, South Dakota, North Dakota, Nevada, DC, so District of Columbia. Somebody with a PhD, going to school to get a PhD. Puerto Rico, public relations showing up. Something about record. Okay. Ooh, maybe you have, if you're dealing with a narcissist, maybe you just need to record your messages, okay? Like what they're saying, because these narcissists will literally create confusion, which turns into cognitive dissonance. You don't know whether you're coming or going, and most of us don't even know that we ended up with a narcissist until we've been, you know, hoovered multiple times, triangulated in a connection, and then completely discarded. And when they discard you pretty harshly, okay? Like, you don't even see it coming. They don't care. They just walk right out of your life, and they're already cheating on you, okay? They're already with somebody else. Roy, joy showing up. Pony. Somebody may like horses. All right, guys, I think this is where I'm going to leave it because the messages are still so long. I apologize. I'm trying to keep them 30 minutes or shorter, but there's a lot to say in this one. So please be nice to my friend. Who's my friend? You are. All right, guys, I'll see you next week with your weekly messages from your person here on YouTube. On Monday, on my Instagram account, I do drop my messages from your person there, which is a shorter video. All right, guys, I'll see you later. I love you.